Hello, good evening, and welcome to another instalment of Mr. Jones Open Mic Showcase. We've got another 5 acts for you to enjoy this evening, and we're going to have a chat with them, catch up with them, see how they're getting up to, what they're getting up to, and find out what's new. Plus, also, of course, we welcome all of the acts that were performing earlier on the Open Mic stream. So thanks for that's very new to us. We wanted to try and give everybody the chance to play. So obviously, we'll be doing that probably again next week. So if you are interested in performing on the Open Mic, or indeed you think you would like to be considered for the showcase, then do send us some details and we'll obviously go through. So we're going to expect some live performances from them soon. I wonder how your week's been. I mean, we've had a pretty busy week, obviously, with sound checks and try and advertise the open mic and try new things out. And I'm safe to say that actually this evening, I'm relatively confident that we're going to have some of the best sound that we've managed to achieve so far. So fingers crossed we get a really good stream this evening. If you've got kids, you're probably going to be expecting them to go back to school next week. So that's one reason to celebrate. So if you have got a drink on the go, no doubt you'll be enjoying this evening to be able to sit back and relax, knowing that there'll be no more homeschooling for you next week. And of course, on the baby news, we are expecting a baby. It's going to be due in April. It seems that there have been a few signs that potentially the baby could be very near approaching. It's actually due at the beginning of April on the 8th, but already we're getting some signs now, so who knows, we might actually be filming a live stream birth this evening. Well, obviously we want to know where everybody's tuning in from, so do let us know whereabouts you're from, and maybe we might see some clips as we did last time, some photos of how people were watching the show. Perhaps you are watching it on your projector. That's what we had last week. My head looked massive, but nonetheless, that would be an interesting way to watch this show. Obviously, we've got to have 5 great acts for you coming up soon. This does take quite a lot of time to set up. It also takes quite a lot of money, and at the moment, we're not really getting an awful lot of sponsorship. So we do count on anything that people would like to donate, which is, of course, you can see the link below there, which is paypal.me/Mr. Jones Open Mic, and every penny goes straight back into the open mic and means that we can do better and bigger things and make sure that we continue this and support live musicians wherever they are in the UK. So again, if you'd like to sponsor us, then do get in touch. Obviously the rates at the moment for as little as £10. We also have some t-shirts available. You can also donate by just buying a t-shirt. So if you'd like a little bit of Mr. Jones Open Mic merchandise, then you can buy a t-shirt from £15, and £2 of that would go to our donation fund. And then lastly, of course, if you are watching this on YouTube, then do hit the subscribe and also ring the bell for further notifications, and you'll be able to check out our channel, Mr. Jones Open Mic, for all the previous shows that we've done and lots more videos for you to enjoy. Alright, well, thanks very much for listening to that. Let's get this show on the road. This evening we have got Nick Tudgey, who's going to be performing for us. We've also got on the lineup the Right Swipes. They were actually supposed to join us last week, and were unfortunately unable to join during the session with any microphones, so all we had was them dancing along to some of the music that was being played. Thanks very much to Dan. It seems that the dog is currently licking his bits on the sofa. Now that's the dog. If that was the drunk guy, of course, then that would be very serious, and probably would be kicked out. Okay, next up on the show will be Xoe-B. Atticus Blue, he's going to be on about 20 past 8. This guy's been busy in lockdown, making use of his time to write new music, and we'll be hearing some of that this evening, no doubt. We first heard about this next act, Dan Eagle, quite a long time, when he was a duo, I think Eagle and Weeks, and it was about several years ago. Since then, he's obviously moved on to become a success in his own right. Like you see, we've got a lot of great performances due this evening. So I'm gonna, I think, move on to a little performance of my own. Going back to the corner where I first saw you. Gonna camp in my sleeping bag. I'm not gonna move. Got some words on cardboard. Got your picture in my hand, singing. If you've seen this girl, can you tell her where I am? Some try to hand me money, they don't understand that I'm not broke, I'm just a broken-hearted man. I know it makes no sense, but what else can I do? How can I move on when I've been in love with you? Cause if one day you wake up, find that you're missing me, and your heart starts to wonder where on this earth I could be, thinking maybe you come back to the place that we'd be. can't stay here. I said there's someone I'm waiting for. It's a day of year. Gotta stand my ground, even if it rains or snows. If she changes her mind, this is the first place she will go. Cause if one day you wake up, find that you're missing me, and your heart starts to wonder where on this earth I could be, thinking maybe you come back into the place there with me, and see me waiting for you on the corner of the street. And I'm not moving, oh, I'm not moving, yeah. Oh, I'm not moving, oh, I'm not moving. People talk about the guy who's waiting on a move. There are no holes in his shoes, but a big hole in his groove. Maybe I get famous as a man that can be moved, and maybe you won't mean to, but you see me on the news and come running to the corner, cause you know it's all for you. I'm the man that can be moved. Cause if one day you wake up and find that you're missing me, and your heart starts to wonder where on this earth I could be, thinking maybe you come back into the place there with me, and see me waiting for you on the corner of the street. And I'm not moving, no, I'm not moving, yeah. No, I'm not moving, no, I'm not moving. Back to the corner where I first saw you. Gonna camp in my sleeping bag. I'm not gonna move. This is Hey Yo. My baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure. What does she really want, but just can't stand to see me walk out that door? Don't try to find the feeling, cause the thought alone is killing me right now. Thank God for mom and dad for putting two together, cause we don't know how. Hey, you think you got it, oh, you think you got it, but got it, just don't get it when there's nothing at all. We stick together, oh, we stick together, but separate's not much better when it's bleeding and cold. If what they say is nothing is forever, what makes love exceptional? Why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, we so in denial when we know we're not happy here. Remember this song? This next bit's gonna be interesting. Alright now fellas, what's cooler than being cool? Eyes cold. I said I can't hear you, what's cooler than being cool? Eyes cold. I said alright, 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 alright. Thank you very much for those that are watching, and thank you for the kind comments coming through. I think Atticus Blue, who's going to be on the show a bit later on, has enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. And to you, Mel, I believe we saw Mel. I think you were here last week, so thanks very much for tuning in again. Thank you very much. Great stuff. And Dan Eagle. Well, I did need some help there, Dan. You could have been up beside me on the stage. We could have done that, right? I mean, all right. Okay, so one last song, and then we'll get Nick Tudgey on. So this song I'm about to play is a Counting Crows number. It's not Mr. Jones, just before. You stop me there. Step out the front door like a ghost into a fire when no one notices the contrast of white on white. In between the moon and you, the angels get a better view. The crumbling difference between wrong and right. And I walk in the air between the rays, through myself and back again. Where? I don't know. Maria says she's dying. Through the door I hear her crying while I don't know. Round here, we always stand up straight. Round here, something radiates. Maria came from Nashville with a suitcase in her hand. She said she'd like to meet a boy who looks like Elvis. And she walks along the edge of where the ocean meets the land, just like she's walking on a wire in a circus. She parks her car outside my house, takes her clothes off, says she's close to understanding Jesus. And she knows she's more than just a little misunderstood. She has trouble acting normal when she's nervous. Around here, carving out our names. Round here, we all look the same. Round here, we talk just like lions, but we sacrifice like lambs. Round here, she's slipping through my hand. Whoa, sleeping children better run like the wind out of the lightning. Mama's little baby better get herself in out of the light. She says it's only in my head. She said, shh, I know it's only in my head. There's a girl in the car in the parking lot. Says, man, you should try and take a shot. Can't you see my walls are crumbling? And she looks up at the building, said she's thinking of jumping. She says she's tired of life. She must be tired of something around here. She still weighs on my mind. Round here, hey man, got lots of time. Round here, we never get to bed early. Yeah, nobody makes us wait. Round here, we stay up very, 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 very late. I can't see nothing, nothing around here. No, and you catch me 'cause I'm falling. Thanks very much for that. And thank you for the comments on the feed. I really appreciate that. See Zoe enjoying that. Thank you very much for that, Zoe. And I can see here also, cool. So we've got Cat Wilmot. Thank you for joining us once again.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Can you hear me?
I can indeed, coming through loud and clear. How are you? You're well?
Excellent. Yeah, very well, thank you. How are you doing?
Yeah, well, we've had an interesting day, sort of doing some sound checks and whatnot. I'm sure we're not completely out of the woods of maybe one or two little dramas along this evening's proceedings. But yeah, we're doing all right. Thank you very much.
Dear.
It's been a long time since we've seen you, right? I mean, goodness.
Yeah.
You're back in the early days. In fact, I've even got some of your equipment that I use for when we do actual events in real venues.
It's still going. Wow.
Yeah. And in fact,
wow.
I was just playing on the amp that you even sold me, because you're an acoustic guitar performer, and I actually embraced any knowledge that I could get from you when I first met you, and obviously we got relatively close and was able to share some advice, and obviously you gave me the guitar, well, the guitar amp, well, you sold it to me, and it's just a fine piece. So every day I play, obviously I do get reminded of you. How pleasant is that?
That's excellent. It's good to know it's still going and still working.
No, you're a fantastic finger guitar style player, and having seen your work at the open mic when we held them in the Fareham pub in Fareham, funny enough, you were obviously one of the star performers, been able to pull off some amazing tricks on the guitar. In fact, I think a lot of people were watching thinking that, oh yeah, I think I'll have the courage to get up on stage, and then saw Nick pull out some amazing guitar licks and thought, maybe not. But yeah,
that wasn't the intention. I promise. I apologise to anyone who was disheartened.
So you obviously use, you obviously play a lot of practice. You were a full-time musician. I mean, we haven't seen each other for such a long time. I believe that's basically the route that you took.
Yeah, I was professional at. I went professional at 16. So that's getting on for 9 years ago now. So I was professional all the time that I knew you as well. Obviously it's a very slow, very, very slow industry to be in. It takes a long time to build things up.
A lot of effort.
And it's only really after the last few years that I really sort of started to get into the swing of things and find my sort of niche, if you like, and find what direction I was going in. And I sort of cut my teeth down at your open mic, learning what tunes people liked, what stuff worked well, what stuff didn't work well, what was crap entirely. So I've got a lot to owe to you guys as well, really. I wouldn't be where I am now if it wasn't for being down that open mic, really.
Well, that's really kind of you to say, and in fact I do hope that we are supporting some fantastic musicians like yourself, because that's what it's all about, and we see people grow the more that we see them down the line. And I can see here as well that you've been doing some traveling. You did a tour in Germany, right?
I did a couple of tours in Germany, yeah. To play some great concerts. So that was in March, and that was about 2 weeks before the first national lockdown. So I just made it back in time, really. The other one I did was in September 2018. I went down to Cologne, played a few concerts over there. That was great fun. Took the train all the way. So that was a lot of fun to take the train to Germany and see a lot of Germany on the way down. A bit of Belgium, a bit of France. It's good fun.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's quite a big venture which you probably had to coordinate and organise yourself, and obviously speak to all these different venues and get yourself on these lists and try and make a crust at the same time. But I guess you did get to travel quite a bit with your solo stuff. And we're going to hear some now. I think we're going to have some music because I think we're overdue. So I'm going to hand the stream over to you. What have you got for us first?
I think I might just play one of my old warm-up tunes, if that's okay, just to get my fingers loosened up. This is one that I used to open a lot of my shows with, so if you came to one of my shows more recently, you might recognise this one. It's called Ready for the Times to Get Better.
Yeah, good work, good work.
Thank you.
Nice comment there
Few
from
mistakes
Atticus
in there, I
Blue.
apologise.
He's like, how is this a warm-up tune? How?
I just saw that as I finished. It's the warm up tune. It's how I warm up.
It's that, you know, you have lost a lot of hair. Not that you've lost it from the top, of course. You just had it all cut off. I remember when you were back in, and everybody will be able to see videos and photographs of you on our open mic page, and you've got these really long locks. But now you've shaved it all off, cut it back.
This is my lockdown haircut as well. So this is sort of the shaggy version of where I've been in recent years as well.
I've got a piece of music that you did, which was, is it Jerry who? Sorry,
Jerry Reed.
Jerry Reed.
Jerry Reed.
So I'm going to play something that you've got on YouTube that people might enjoy to give you a taste of what's about to be played. One sec. Wow.
All right, I was playing along with that.
I mean, that has got to take a hell of a lot of practice to get to that speed.
I won't deny that one did take a while, yeah.
And one of the things I noticed when you were playing back at the open mic days, you, unlike a lot of guitarists that are fingerstyle, you didn't really have long nails. I saw a little bit of nailage going on there, but I don't know. Is this something that you
I mean, no, I've been a pretty serious nail biter all my life. So,
Me too.
I'm just spend my whole life like I'm at the cinema watching a horror movie. You know,
It's quite surprising.
All the time. I did sort of have longer nails at one point, but not by any means what you consider guitar players' nails. So no, it's all just bare flesh, calluses,
and raw playing. Okay, well, we shall hear another number from you now. Obviously, this is going to be performed live. What have you got next? I notice this guitar is quite an unusual guitar. You talk about the guitar here for a second whilst you're tuning out.
Yes. So this guitar is made by a company called Godin in Canada. They make quite a few guitars now. They used to be quite a small company. It's a nylon string, sort of like a classical guitar. Or I've got flamenco strings on this at the moment, so it's sort of like a flamenco guitar as well. But it's a solid body. If I sort of you can sort of hear it's rock hard, and it's only sort of 1.5 inches deep as well. So it's kind of like playing a solid body electric guitar, but it's a nylon string. So it's just I found it to be a practical guitar to travel with. Like when you're flying or something, you don't always have the luxury of putting a guitar in the overhead locker or anything. So a guitar that's built like a tank is something that stands in good stead. If bit of advice, if anybody does travel with a guitar, get something that is really well built and get a good case for it as well. Otherwise it will arrive in several pieces.
I have seen some horror stories.
Oh yeah, I could tell you some as well. All right, I'll play a song now for you. It's called The Girlfriend of the Whirling Dervish. And if you can figure out what that means, you're a better man than I am. But it's a fun one to play, so let's see how this one goes.
Oh, what an interesting last note to go to there.
Oh, yeah, the James Bond chord there. It's a fun one.
And again. Definitely a James Bond chord. I like it.
Yeah.
For those that may not have seen you for a while, Nick, the news that I heard this week is that you're now a Submariner too.
Well, not quite the Submariner, but I am planning to become one. Yes. So when COVID hit back, what seems like a million years ago now, I sort of put the guitar away in its case and thought, you know what, I'm going to take a couple of weeks break. I've been playing a lot of guitar for a long time and thought I'd just take some time off. And I only really sort of picked it up a week or so before you got in touch and said you wanted me to do a live stream for you. So I was frantically trying to play again and learn all these tunes again.
But that must only be a good thing, really, Nick. I mean, ultimately, you should have been performing. You should have been practicing. But I guess, you know, things have changed a lot in lockdown. I myself hadn't picked up the guitar for a long time. And I think it's the same for some other people that I've had on this show so far. They seem to have kicked them into action and they've really enjoyed being able to perform again. So I hope you've enjoyed this evening.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, it's been good fun. But yeah, basically, I sort of put the guitar away and just sort of figured I don't really have the enthusiasm that I used to have. Sort of doing long tours and long days does knock you for six from time to time. And I just decided I'd done this for long enough and was just struggling financially, and like all musicians are, really.
Yeah, it is tough. It is tough. We're probably going to hear about how tough it is from a number of people today. But we've got to all think about the positives here. I mean, ultimately, we will hopefully be able to get back to normal soon. Fingers crossed.
Yeah. So, so I just thought I'm joining the Navy and just Submariners that look like the one that would be fun to do. So,
I was going to say, you know, what with all the hard work of touring, streaming might come in useful, but I don't know what the Wi-Fi will be like at the bottom of the ocean.
It's not very good from what I've heard.
No, indeed. Okay, Nick, well, so last track from you. Thank you very much. What are you going to play for us?
I think I'm going to play something which is sort of the tune that I'm most proud of learning. This is a month's work, if anybody's interested. So this took me a long time to learn and to figure out. It's a march tune. It's a marching band tune called "The Stars and Stripes Forever." Written by John Philip Sousa in 1895. and arranged amazingly by a guitarist called Guy Van Duzer, who I played this for him, and he said I was doing everything right. So that's always good to know. And if you don't know the tune, if you're a football fan, you might recognise the chorus section more as "Here we go, here we go, here we go." So we're in tune. So I think here we go. All right, that's fun.
Hey, excellent. Well done. That was fantastic. Thank you very much, and obviously, hopefully we get to hear from you again soon. Don't give up the guitar. I do try and take one on the submarine. I'd love to hear about the submariner that's driving everyone nuts with loads of instrumental guitar playing. But it's been a real pleasure having you on, and it's been such a long time since we've seen you. So thanks again for joining us.
No, thanks for having me, man, and good luck with the rest of it. And I didn't know you had a baby on the way, so good luck with that. I've heard they can be quite noisy.
Who knows? It could even happen this evening. We've had little signs. Who knows? It could be any day.
Well,
it could be crazy.
That's guaranteed to go viral. So, yeah.
Live streamed birth. No, we won't have that. All right, listen, thank you very much again, and take care, yeah?
All right, yeah, you too, man. Speak to you soon.
Bye now. Okay, so that was Nick Tudgey. There'll be some details about him in the feed already in the comments of how you can find the rest of his stuff online. Now we're going to be joined by The Right Swipes. Hey, we have sound.
Can you hear us? We have
Indeed.
sound. This is amazing. Yay.
How are you both?
Awesome.
Good?
Good.
Yes, we are
Yes.
well. Yeah,
Yes,
thank you.
And actually, anybody that didn't maybe haven't seen you before on this stream, because this is the first time they've tuned in. Last week we did a stream, and The Right Swipes were going to be on, and we couldn't get their microphone working. We ended up having them dancing whilst I was trying to fill, which is still quite amusing.
Sorry, I didn't realise that I was actually live dancing in front of 2,000 people. But the music was awesome.
To a
You
very
are an
good
internet
full-
sensation.
full cover. Yeah, very good. Yeah. Common
Well,
people, classic. Yeah.
Well, it is, and actually, we're going to obviously now hear something from yourselves, and you are more sort of Americana based, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Yeah.
Kat,
we
you
like
play the
when you were
banjo.
young.
Yeah, although I have tonight, I'm going to play guitar and the banjo. So I don't know how many songs we can.
The
we can
banjo?
play for, but
That sounds like a new
Yeah,
instrument.
It is.
It's a guitar banjo, so it's 6-string banjo tuned with like a guitar. So
Like
you
a
play
guitar.
chords.
And that's what it's
Yes.
called, a ganjo. Do you know, I've actually
ganjo.
seen these before, and obviously for any guitar player, that's quite handy because you suddenly pick up, you're like, oh, I can play
You
banjo.
I
pick
know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Neil Young plays one. REM had one. Taylor Swift plays one. You know, is you get a nice banjo sound without learning.
Yes, it's
Banjo.
too much
Yeah.
to start learning another instrument at my age. So I thought, what can I do? And then the banjo came my way, and I thought this is marvelous.
Before, how did the Right Swipes name come about?
Well, we met on Tinder about nearly 3 years ago now, and second date we said, well, let's go and busk together. So we started busking, and then we thought, well, we need a name now. So
Hollyoaks. Yes, Claire.
so Right Swipes, because it was kind of
The right
most
swipe.
appropriate.
The right swipes, because
Yes.
we both swiped
Swipe
right to meet.
To me, that's right. So
Yeah.
I like the way when you both described the right swipe, you both swiped the opposite way to each other.
Yeah. I'm dyslexic. Yeah.
So am I.
Oh, goodness me.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are great fun, and it's great to have you back on. So it's nice that we get
thank
to
you.
hear you. I can't wait to hear some music. So I'm going to hand the stream over to you.
Right.
What have you got for us first?
Right, the first one. Go
It's
on.
an original song called Had It All Once. Yes, an original tune. Make me an offer I can't refuse. Give me a lover I can't abuse. Down on my luck again, didn't think you'd care. Feel like a runaway, and I'm running scared. I want to live eternally. Inside a place I'll be free. All these things I've done, had it all once. All these things I've done, had it all once. All these things I've done, had it all once. All these things I've done, had it all once.
That's great. What a lovely little sound you two are making together. You're making beautiful music together, isn't that like
Oh.
that's like, you know, the dream. I think that's great. You met each other
Oh,
on
thank
Tinder,
you.
find out that you both like the same sort of music, and now you're making beautiful music together. I mean, what's not to love?
Oh,
Oh,
thank
thank
you.
you.
Yeah, no, it's very good. Yeah, we're lucky. Yeah.
Well, I can't
Yeah.
wait to hear what you've got for us next. So I'm going to hand it straight back to you for the next track.
Okay. It seems you believe yesterday's dreams and the hope from the past you so much want to love, but here is me, here is me, here is me, here is me. I see in your eyes, dark out lighter, time moves fast. You had something, want it back. Please remember, please forget, 'cause here is me, here is me, here
That's great. Wonderful. So is that called Here Is Me? What was it called?
Here is me.
Here Is Me, yeah. Who does that one?
Me.
Did you write that one?
Yeah.
It's original.
Kat wrote that
That's
one.
really
Yeah.
nice,
It is.
Kat. Really nice.
Oh, really? Oh, thank you.
Oh, it's
This
nice
is
to
actually
hear
the first
original.
time this is the first time we played. Actually, first time I performed it. So it's
Wow.
quite new.
What an honour. Thank you very much. It's a lovely song.
Oh, thank
It
you.
is beautiful.
Yeah, top marks for
Yeah,
that.
it took us quite a long time to start doing our original songs because we started busking together and then we started to open mics and covers mainly. It was quite. It's sometimes. I mean, it's a lovely thing to do as a hobby to play together songs and oh yeah, let's play this one and let's do this one and oh there's an open mic. Let's try to learn a new one. But when it comes to kind of trying to perform your own songs, to join the collaboration, that's quite a difficult thing to do.
I think it is. I think a lot of musicians will be hearing this and being able to relate to it because I think sometimes you are in these moments of woe when you feel inspired to write down some lyrics and then you end up thinking, oh, it's quite emotional to sort of spill some of this stuff onto paper and
Yes,
I guess
exactly.
and then of course, this is my new material and you want people to judge it, but I guess sometimes that's a really daunting experience.
Yes, absolutely, yes.
But so it's an amazing, therefore, that you played it for us this evening, and we all loved it. So thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.
So have you got this Ganjo?
Yes, it's
Yes.
coming. Hold
Next.
on. It really exists.
So if you've
Let's
only
have a
just joined the
Ganjo song.
feed, this
Yeah.
is a Ganjo. It is a banjo which has got 6 strings, and therefore is sort of strung up and tuned in the same as a guitar, but will ultimately sound
Voila.
like a banjo. It is a Ganjo. Voila.
Yes,
Ganjo.
Ganjo, voila, yes. So yeah, it's brilliant because it's 6 strings, same tuning as a guitar, sounds and looks like banjo. So everybody is immediately impressed that I play a banjo.
Swapping instruments mid-set.
I know,
she's
so cool. I'm now
multi-talented.
giving my secrets away, but
Okay, well, I can't wait to hear what it sounds like. Over to you.
This song is called Sucker. Original. In the wind of the in-between, it's always what was, not what could have been. Lonely fool holding on to his pride, taken for granted and left on the side. It's a sucker when you fuck up your own heart. Should've took her right back to the start. Dreams are fading, worlds torn apart. It's a sucker when you fuck up your own heart. Time's a river, you go with the flow. I held you tight and then let you go. Hope to find you further downstream, holding on to someone's dream. It's a sucker when you fuck up your own heart. Could've took her right back to the start. Dreams are fading, worlds torn apart. It's a sucker when you fuck up your own heart. sucker when you fuck up your own heart.
Wonderful. The right swipes there performing a great number. It was called Sucker, if I'm not mistaken.
Sucker, yeah.
Another original.
Another one I wrote.
These are his Ferguses.
I had a dream I was jamming with Neil Young, and he said, "Oh, I'm bored of doing this. Yeah, I'm bored of this Heart of Gold song. Let's do this song I've just written called Sucker." And then I woke up.
What an amazing story.
I've got to write this song that he suggested. So I kind of wrote it in a Neil Young style with the, whiny vocals and the harmonica. But that's the story behind it. Yeah.
It's quite a good story. I think I've never actually written a song from a dream before, but I've had some amazing ideas in dreams, and maybe he visited you subconsciously there. What a great spirit.
Yeah.
It's always the case, isn't it? You dream something, or you have this marvelous idea just before you go to bed, and you're just about to fall asleep, and then something comes to your mind. And I have to remember this tomorrow. Never happens. You have about 30 seconds apparently between your idea comes to your mind and writing it down, and if you miss that window, that's gone forever.
It's an important thing to jot it down straight away, because like you say, it can just disappear. And then we can obviously find you perhaps performing live later in the year, we hope, in Brighton at some point.
Let's hope so, yeah.
And when we get a venue sorted for redoing some of these events live in a venue, then obviously it'd be good to have you there too. Perhaps you might come and visit us over here.
Absolutely,
yes,
that'd be great.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, we can travel.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining us, and hopefully we'll get to see you again very soon.
Awesome.
Okay,
Thanks so much, Marcus. Awesome.
The right swipes.
Yes, thank you.
And anybody that's watching may want to comment on the feed this evening. Certainly if you've got pets. We're doing this thing with pets at the moment, and we're describing what they're up to by putting in the comments about the drunk guy. So you can tell us what the drunk guy is getting up to at your house at the moment. I know that we've had a few comments. This is the drunk guy in the pub has just strolled in looking like they have been sheared by a fellow drunk, also blind guy. That's Lindsay. She's actually part of this stream this evening, and to be fair, we do have two cats, and one of them has been cut, and she does look like she's been dragged through her head backwards at the moment. But sorry for herself. We're going to bring on the next act, and that is Xoe-B. Hello.
Yay, it's all working. That's great to hear.
Well, how have you been, young lady?
I've been very, very well, thank you. Itching to get back to the live music though. Online gigs are not the same.
No, it's not quite the same without having, an audience there, obviously being able to give you feedback and that live applause. But certainly anybody that's watching, get those hand clap emojis on after each song. That's always much appreciated. And certainly if you like the songs, because you are going to hear a lot of originals tonight. And I'm sure these guys, are emerging, in this case, certainly the next three acts, young upcoming artists, and I'm sure they'd love to have your feedback on their new music. So get your comments in the feed too. So I was saying earlier, I've obviously seen you perform before our open mic, and the first time today when I was doing a bit more of a background research on you, that I found out that you had an injury, quite a serious one by the sounds of things.
Yeah, it wasn't fun. So back in 2015, I think it was, I got dropped to my neck while rehearsing for a dance routine. So I wanted to be a dancer all my life. But yeah, having this injury, it was a really long story, but it basically triggered something in my head. And my whole body then compensated for this neck injury. I didn't even know I had it. But I just got so much pain in my hips all the time. I could hardly walk without crying. It was awful. I couldn't even walk home from school. It was ridiculous. So I ended up having 10 months of rehab, to literally learn to walk again without being in pain.
So you've had to
so yeah, it was quite
learn
dramatic.
to walk twice in your lifetime.
Yeah, and part of that was relearning how to crawl.
Oh, really?
Apparently, I didn't do that for long enough when I was a baby. So there we go.
That's quite interesting. So your physio ended up being even the crawling stage. No, we need to go back a stage.
Yeah, they were so confused by the whole thing because they're like, your neck doesn't even hurt. And I was like, no, I didn't even know I had a neck injury until you literally just told me.
Oh, goodness me. So,
yeah, we were both just baffled. He was never seen anything like it. He was just like, what is this?
You should be in agony right now looking at these x-rays. But it's led to other things, of course. New music.
Yes, because instead of, moping around and being all sad that I can't dance properly anymore, I was like, I might as well learn something new, and then picked up a guitar, and here we are. Turns
Indeed.
out I'm much better at music.
And you've obviously been writing and performing, recording new music, and I know just recently you've managed to get a website set up. Is that right?
Yeah, so I had one before, but it wasn't the easiest website to edit. But this one I've made on Squarespace. Shout out. Absolutely brilliant. I love it. So easy to use. So yeah, I've redone my website, and I'm going to be writing a blog every month, which I need to get done for this month actually. And you can literally find everything you need from me on there. You can contact me on there as well. So yeah,
it looks really good. Really like it.
Yay! Thank you.
So yeah, let's hear a
That's
track
funny.
from Xoe-B. What have you got for us
Cool, so
first?
I'm going to play you one of my singles that came out last year. This one is called Break of Dawn, and every time you stream it, all the money is going to Superstar Arts. They're a charity based in Worthing. They're amazing, and they do stuff for young people and adults with learning disabilities. They're just about to open their first charity shop, which is amazing, so go donate to their crowdfunder they've got going on. Do it. I love them. They're amazing. Yeah, this is Break of Dawn. Don't know where you are, I want you right here. Shimmy a little closer, whisper in my ear, babe. You look good in this light, I wanna be with you tonight. Take my hand, lead me to the break of dawn. Dancing the night away, down in the club, watching people all around. When the party's over, you're never alone. When you leave, someone on your tail, following you home, but you don't seem to care. Invite them in, have a glass, dear, while make time fly by. Let me take control. I don't know where you are, I want you right here. Shimmy a little closer, whisper in my ear, babe. You look good in this light, I wanna be with you tonight. Take my hand, lead me to the break of dawn. Pressed against the back of the door, but you wanna be closer. Too much material in between the two of us, you just can't ignore. Tearing one piece off at a time before it's too late. Don't want you to change your mind. Don't see what you wanna hide. I don't take you for shy. Let me ease your mind. I don't know where you are, I want you right here. Shimmy a little closer, whisper in my ear, babe. You look good in this light, I wanna be with you tonight. Take my hand, lead me to the break of dawn. Don't know why she does it, but she always seems to get away. Plays dumb, but she really knows her prey like the back of her hand. She's always in demand. Stand back, don't wanna get in her way. She's an animal. Seeing her in action makes me wonder if I'll ever be this way. Happy in my own skin, wondering who you are, who you become. Confidence is what I've always struggled with. Call me red-handed, staring at your back, glancing your way. Don't you wanna see me light up the floor? Oh, I don't know where you are, I want you right here. Closer, my ear, you look good
Hey, what a great track!
Yay!
Great track.
Thank you.
Isn't that also linking that to the money that you raise? Isn't that the video that is on your website, right? It's on the front page, I think.
Yeah. So it's also on. Yeah, so I've uploaded it to my YouTube. It's also on my website to see. That was a really fun project, actually. I literally came up with the idea like 3 days before I'd posted out the videos for people to learn how to do the dance. So I posted a video teaching everyone like a dance that matches the chorus of the song, and I just got loads of friends, family, people that follow me just to join in and learn the dance and do it, and I just made it into a whole video. And the opening scene of the video is actually Superstar Arts, and they are just amazing. I love them so much. I can't.
There's a lot of participation in that video. Lots and lots of clips of people dancing. And obviously you did a great thing there. You did a great thing. So credit to you.
Thank you.
Giving back. That's what it's all about. So are you going to change the slight setup here? Because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a video. And I know that you've got some slightly louder tracks to play. And I can give you a chance to make some adjustments to the settings. I'm also getting you mainly in one ear at the moment. So I don't know if that's a stereo or mono fix that you might be able to do on a switch. But mono might work better.
I'll have a look.
But I'm going to play this little video that we've got of Xoe-B, and this is a cover. This is Havana.
Havana, na, na. Half of my heart is in Havana, na, na. He took me back to East Atlanta, na, na, na. All of my heart is in Havana. There's something about his manners, Havana. He didn't walk up with a how you doing when he came. He said there's a lot of girls I can do with, but I can't. I'm doing forever in every night. And Papa says he got my love in him. He got me feeling like ooh. I knew it when I met him. I loved it when I left him. Got me feeling like ooh. And then I had to tell him I had to go. Oh na 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 na, Havana, na na. Half of my heart is in Havana, na na. He took me back to East Atlanta, na na na. All of my heart is in Havana. There's something about his manners, Havana. Jeffrey just graduated fresh on campus, so he's fresh out East Atlanta with no manners there. Bump on a bumper, like a traffic jam. I was quick to play that girl like Uncle Sam. She waiting on me, shorty craving on me, get the bacon on me. She waiting on me, shorty craving on me, get the bacon on me. This is history in the making on me. Point blank, close range, that be. If it cost $1 million, that's me. He got me feeling like ooh. I knew it when I met him. I loved it when I left him. Got me feeling like ooh. And then I had to tell him I had to go. Na 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 na. Half of my heart is in Havana, na na. He took me back to East Atlanta, na na na. Half of my heart is in Havana. There's something about his manners, Havana, Havana, na na. Half of my heart is in Havana, na na. He took me back to East Atlanta, na na na. All of my heart is in Havana. There's something about his manners, Havana, na na.
Great cover. Well played. Well played.
Thanks.
Okay. So we've had a slight adjustment to the sound settings there, I think, as well. I can see we've had some comments from people that are watching. Thank you. You're watching Mr. Jones Open Mic Showcase. Up next will be Atticus Blue. And we've got some other acts this evening. We've also got Dan Eagle. Right now we're being joined by Xoe-B. And we can see here some comments about the video we were just talking about. It says
I'm
here...
so blind, I literally can't read the screen, so I'm sorry if anyone's commenting and I can't read it.
Well, Dan's already commented that this is awesome. We've also got, I think, who was it?
Thank you.
Sounding awesome as ever. Obviously, Ian Ridgely. We had that one pop up earlier. And we were
Thanks,
talking about
Ian.
the video. That was it. So we had Jason Hobbs. Was he in the video? He was the best dancer.
Yes, that's my dad. He was in the video. He was right at the end. He does a like dive forward roll on the end and finishes like this. Legend.
So even Dad managed to get into the video.
Oh, I had to force him.
I'm gonna have to look at that video again now. I'm gonna try and spot him.
Yeah, it's literally like the second to last clip, I think, in the video. Hilarious. So this next song is going to be my new single, which is called Two's a Crowd, and it's getting played on Radio Reverb tomorrow between 3 and 4 p.m, hosted by the lovely Karen Kemp. Absolute legend. Thank you so much for playing it. And I'm going to stop rambling because we're behind time. So this is Two's a Crowd.
Jealous of the way they're dancing. Wish that I could hold somebody, love somebody like the way they're holding each other so close. Nothing comes between, but I know there's no me. I need my freedom. Oh no, suddenly you make me forget my reasons. Got me take it slow. I like having you around, but I'm used to being alone. Too much too soon, and two's a crowd. Take it slow. I like having you around, but I'm used to being alone. Too much too soon, and two's a crowd. And two's a crowd. Two's a crowd, crowd, crowd. I don't always feel like talking. There's no need to break the silence. Fill the gap with unnecessary conversation. Yeah, but I know you wanna help, but I don't need your hand. I'm good, I just need some time in my own company. Can we take it slow? I like having you around, but I'm used to being alone. Too much too soon, and two's a crowd. Take it slow. I like having you around, but I'm used to being alone. Too much too soon, and two's a crowd. And two's a crowd. Two's a crowd, 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 crowd. Don't make me guilty. I need my space. I ain't done no crime. If absence makes the heart go fonder, why won't you give me my time? Don't make me guilty. I need my space. I ain't done no crime. If absence makes the heart go fonder, why won't you give me my time? Baby, can we take it slow? I like having you around, but I'm used to being alone. Too much too soon, and two's a crowd. Take it slow. I like having you around, but I'm used to being alone. Too much too soon, and two's a crowd. And two's a crowd. Two's a crowd, 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 crowd.
I love that cheer in the background. That's just amazing.
It's the best we can do for a live audience. Let's see some comments in the feed. If you're really enjoying Xoe-B's performance this evening, if you like the songs, you want to give her a bit of a pat on the back for what she's doing, to give her encouragement, because she obviously needs to do more. You need to do more, write more, play
Yeah.
more, and what a
Yeah.
wonderful guest.
Thank you. It's been super fun. But yeah, like I said, can't wait to actually play live again. There's nothing like it.
You can't see it because
Cool.
I'm in the way, but I can see Debbie Fletcher loving this.
Oh, hi, Debbie. Sorry, I can literally hardly read it. It's actually really embarrassing.
Yeah, we've got your dad
Yeah,
there.
Debbie's one of my colleagues at work.
Oh, is
so
she?
It's
Okay.
really nice that she's tuned in. Yeah.
Thanks everybody
So
that's
thank you,
tuned
Debbie.
in.
Love you.
And
Yeah, thanks everyone.
Dan's already going in for a collaboration. It's interesting actually because we
Let's do it.
were just talking about contacts and that sort of thing, and I know that Two's a Crowd that you just played
Yeah.
was one that you worked with Melissa Bell with, right?
I did, yeah, and I met her at your open mic this time last year. So, yeah, it's great. What you're doing is amazing. So keep doing it. Everyone keep supporting because it helps all of us. And speaking of collaborating, Atticus Blue, who's playing next, he is hint hint. He's producing my EP that's coming out this year. So hey, again, I met him at this open mic as well. So that's just crazy. So yeah, I'm just gonna crack straight into the last track if that's all right with you.
Absolutely.
Cool, let's go. So this next one is called Walking Against Waves, and I am currently working on the track. Sorry, Seb, are you ready for this? I've currently got 54 layers of vocals on it, and we're getting ready for the EP. So it's coming your way soon, Atticus Blue. Good luck. This is Walking Against Waves. Some days it feels like the simplest task is way too much, and I don't know how to deal with the weight. Feels like I'm walking against waves, and I don't know how to get out. I wanna know what it feels like to run free. I wanna know what it feels like to break free of these shackles holding me down. I wanna feel that fire burning inside of me once more. But right now I don't even know my name. It doesn't even compute in my brain. Right now I don't know who I wanna be. Lord knows where I'm heading, drowning in the sea. It feels like I'm walking against waves. Everyone keeps telling me everything will be alright, but right now I don't see it. Feels like I'm carrying a stone, and I don't know how to put it down. I wanna know what it feels like to be me. I wanna know what it feels like to not beat myself up inside. I wanna feel that fire burning inside of me once more. But right now I don't even know my name. It doesn't even compute in my brain. Right now I don't know who I wanna be. Lord knows where I'm heading, drowning in the sea. It feels like I'm walking against waves, against waves, against waves. Looking in the mirror, I see anything but me. Ice cold eyes, no story to hide behind. Doors slam closed, and everybody out. I tried to shout, but no one seems to hear. Breathe, take time, one day you'll find someone to support you through these times. Remember, you're worth more than this. Treat yourself like a queen. Invest in yourself is the most important thing. Don't even know my name. Compute in my brain. Right now I don't know who I wanna be. Lord knows where I'm heading. The sea, it feels like I'm walking against waves, against waves, against waves. Feels like no, yeah, walking against waves. I love that applause. That's the best thing.
It's a bit cheesy, to be fair. I seem to
love a
have
bit of cheese.
been drinking, and my focus is gone. Yeah, what a great track! What a great track.
Thanks. It's going to be so cool when we put it together. Sorry, Seb. Good luck.
Well, Seb's actually in the wings here. I'm going to see if I can join you both on, and you can both quickly say hello to each other.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Seb, are you there?
I am there. Hello.
Hey,
Oh my
how
God,
you
this is
doing?
so-
Hi.
Oh, we're already going. Sorry, I'm watching the stream like 20 seconds behind. I don't know what's happening.
Okay, well, yeah, look at the link, and you'll see us probably in split formation. And
Okay.
obviously, did you manage to hear some of Zoe's set?
Oh yeah, I heard all of it. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Well done, Zoe.
Oh, thank you.
54 layers of vocals. You're gonna make me
Yeah,
mix
sorry.
54 layers of vocals.
You've got lots of fun
I
ahead
don't
of
even
you,
know
mate.
if I'm sorry. It sounds great if that's any consolation.
Okay, well, as long as it sounds good. It's just
Well, look,
Trying
Zoe,
to
you've
do
had
it,
loads
I
of
promise.
love online, and we will probably find that the feed will start to mess up a little bit. But it was nice to kind of get you both on, as you obviously know each other, and you're going to be helping each other out on a project. But this was Xoe-B,
yeah, it's been great working together so far.
and you've been a
It has,
fantastic
it's been fun.
act. Thank you very much, Zoe, for being on the show.
No probs. Thank you for having me.
Take care. Bye-bye.
You're amazing. Bye.
Yeah, I think we're just about there. How are you doing? So, for anybody
Good,
that
man.
doesn't know you, this is Atticus Blue, otherwise known as Sebastian Seb, as a lot of his mates might call him. But Atticus Blue, and I'm loving this new look, Seb. It's amazing. Loving that haircut
Thank
for a
you.
start.
Lots of change since last time.
Yeah.
It's been a crazy ride so far. I think just like 8 months in London has changed me.
I was going to say, like, what is lockdown in London like? I mean, you've been busy?
Yeah, well, I've been busy, myself. But I live by myself at the moment. I'm planning to move in with some like musicians and stuff next year. But it's just really weird. Like, I haven't actually been in London. When I moved to London, it was still lockdown, so I haven't experienced London without lockdown. So it's like, apparently I just have no idea what it's like. So I'm looking forward to, like, you know, just seeing. I got a gig booked in a couple of days ago for March 23rd, so I'm really, really excited about that.
Yeah. I mean, actually, it's quite rare. He's got a gig, everyone.
Yeah.
He's got a...
I've got a gig. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy to
Yeah.
think that, you know, we're hopefully going to be back in venues watching live music. I can't wait. And that's great news, man.
Yeah.
And I really do think that London's going to be a good place for you and for your next stage, your next chapter as a musician. Some really good stuff coming.
I hope so.
So
Yeah.
we're going to hear some live music from you now. So I'm going to hand the stream over to you. What have you got for us?
I've got a few originals. I asked my Instagram for some requests, and I am going to do those. I've also learnt a new song. See, I don't know if I've chosen way too many songs. I feel like I might have, so I'm just going to have to do short versions of all of them and try and get through.
You're going to try and get
everyone's
through
requests.
as much as possible. Well, I'll try not to interrupt you too
basically.
much. And for anybody that's going to be tuning in to see Dan Eagle, he's going to be on next. But this is Atticus Blue, and the stream is over to you.
Awesome. Hey guys. So I'm going to start off with a song that I wrote. I've been producing this one recently, and it will come out pretty soon, as far as I know. So this one's called Forbidden Fruit. My ex is staying over in the cold months of October. Just me and her alone, and there's no way we're staying sober. You can take the bed and I'll be crashing on the sofa, but a few drinks down and we'll be wishing we were closer. And I'd be lying if I said it didn't cross my mind that leaving you alone in that bed would be so unkind. Why don't we just leave all the history we have behind? I don't know what to do about the way that you're making me feel. You're forbidden fruit, and I'm just looking at you like, oh my God. And I can't help myself when it comes to you. And now I'm sitting here anticipating, reliving the long nights back when we were dating. And I remember how you loved to keep me waiting, that cruel smile on your face, cause you knew that my body was aching for you. Baby, what can I do? When I'm stressed out, you're the one I come back to. Memories of our love are what I run back through. For just a couple more nights, I want that fun back, boo. You try to hide it, dress it up and disguise it, but I know you too well, so I see right through. Pupils dilating, your heart palpitating, you're biting your lips too. I don't know what to do about the way that you're making me feel. You're forbidden fruit, and I'm just looking at you like, oh my God. God, na na na, I can't help myself when it comes to you. And now we're taking a trip to Brighton. We're looking like an item. Clouds in the sky clear as the day lightens. And with you close to me, I got a feeling that I'm right where I'm supposed to be. And yeah, clothes on the floor is what I hope to see. But right now I just want you in my company. So let's dash to the plaza, straight for the lager. Down a couple pints, now we can't stop the laughter. Second hand shopping, but we're browsing for Prada. Glowing up like we're going to the Met Gala. Let's grab a bite to eat, cause all this being around you makes my heart take a faster beat. Dinner on the pier, front row seats to the best damn view. I don't know what to do about the way that you're making me feel, your forbidden fruit. And I'm just looking at you like, oh my God, na na na, I can't help myself when it comes to you. There you go. Oh, applause. Amazing.
Wow, I mean, the comments that have been coming through, you've already set the stream on fire.
Oh, great. I haven't seen any of them. I'll check them afterwards because I've got too many screens going on. But I'll say thank you to everyone afterwards.
Dan Eagle's obviously in awe already. And I'll put in a few up on the pages that are happening. I'm going to let you crack on because you've got lots of songs to get through and I'm sure people want to hear more.
I've got lots of songs to get through. Let's go. Let's crack on. Okay, so this one is for someone who requested a song called Vincent, which I really love playing. I'm sorry, I'm only going to play a short version of it. Hey Adam, thank you Roy for that comment earlier. This is Catalina requested this one. I played this to her once when we were busking and she really liked it. So yeah, hopefully she's here and hopefully she can enjoy it. This is Vincent. Starry, starry nights, paint your palettes blue and grey. Head out on a summer's day with eyes that know the darkness in my soul. Shadows on the hills, sketch the trees and the daffodils. Catch the breeze and the winter chills in colors on the snowy linen lands. Now I understand what you tried to say to me and how you suffered for your sanity, to how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now, for they could not love you, but still your love was true. And when no hope was left inside on that starry, starry night, you took your life as lovers often do. But I could have told you, Vincent, this world was never meant for one as beautiful as you. Starry, starry nights, portraits hung in empty halls, frameless heads on nameless walls, with eyes that watch the world and can't forget, like the strangers that you've met. The ragged men in ragged clothes, the silver thorn of the bloody rose, lie crushed and broken on the virgin snow. Now I think I know what you tried to say to me and how you suffered for your sanity, to how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they're not listening still. Perhaps they never will.
Cue the cheesy music, cheesy soundtrack, sorry. Not cheesy music. That's a great song. Vincent is like one of my dad's favourite numbers. He's asked me to learn it and I never have. So I was quite
It took me a long time to learn. All the fingerstyle and like the coordination with like singing it as well is crazy. But yeah, it's such a classic. I don't know why more people don't play it.
But, it's a beautiful song. It is a beautiful song.
Yeah. But that was for Catalina. Hopefully you're here.
Hopefully she's watching, and thanks everyone for tuning in. Obviously we're going to have Dan joining us in just a second, if you are waiting to see him. But this is Atticus Blue. What are you playing for us next?
I'm gonna. Hopefully I have time for like two more. I'll do 2 that I'll skip some, and I'll do 2 that I've planned. So this next one, is a mashup. This is for the boys because they always request it from me, and this is a mashup of 3 songs. There's No Diggity, a song that I wrote. It's like a rap that I wrote called Nemesis, and the song Don't by Ed Sheeran. So here's how it goes. Shawty, get down, good lord. A player's got her moving all over town. Strictly but she don't play around. Cover much crown, got game by the pound. Getting paid is a forte, each and every day, true play away. I can't get her out of my mind, wow, I think about the girl all the time. East side to the west side, catch a fat ride, it's no surprise. She got tricks in the stash, stacking up the cash, fast when it comes to the gas. By no means average, she's on when she's got to have it. Baby, you're a perfect 10, I wanna get in, I gotta get down so I can win. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I'm about to bag it up, babe. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I'ma take you back to the start, the story of a man stuck in his duality, a double personality with not enough room for both to live in symbiosis. And thinking of giving it all up, he resorted to narcosis. His medication was a different kind, the kind that takes away the pain, keeping him on the inside, put him on a flat line, take away the bad times, he'll be throwing gang signs, he'll be throwing up. So dial it down and put the lights on low, we're doing the right thing, getting him to take it slow, cause there's a lot of things about this world that we don't know, and when it comes to him, I guess we just don't. You're my nemesis, you can get the fuck up on my premises. Take a look at my finger as I flip you off with emphasis. And every day you beat me down to the ground, but I still rise up unaffected, cool, calm, collected. Track car man, I'm driving away, cause I want nothing to do with you. No, I don't suffer fools lightly, stepping on my Nikes, rather be sipping a Mai Tai with Keira Knightley. I met this girl late last year, she said don't you worry if I disappear. I told her I'm not really looking for another mistake. Called an old friend thinking that the trouble could wait, but then I jumped right in a week later. Reckon she was only looking for a love to burn, but I gave her my time, 2 or 3 nights, then I put it on pause until the moment was right. I went away for months until our paths crossed again. Told me I was never looking for a friend, maybe you can swing by my room around 10. Maybe bring a lemon and a bottle of gin, we'll be in between the sheets till 8 a.m. If you wanted me, then you should've just said she's said. I don't fuck with my love, that heart is so cold, all over my own. I don't wanna know that, babe. I don't fuck with my love, I told her she knows. Take aim and reload, I don't wanna know that, babe. La, la, la. That's the mashup 2.0. There you go. So,
Whoop whoop.
hope you enjoyed that. Thank you, Chaz, for that comment. I saw a bit of it. I didn't get to see much of it, but I will read it later and reply.
Well, listen, everyone's loving it, and do give Atticus Blue some love. Make sure you check him out online and on Spotify, I believe, and YouTube and all the usual places. One more track from Seb and Atticus Blue here. Sorry, so I'll get your name right so I can at least promote you right.
Yeah, it's confusing. Yeah.
Next one. What do we got for us?
Okay. This is the last one that someone else requested. This is one of my own songs. Another time when I was out busking and someone saw me playing and really liked my song. And hopefully, I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right, but your Instagram says Allah, so I'm just going to call you Allah. This one is called Living This Lie. This is that one song. Oh, I need to take the cap off. Nearly messed that up. I don't know if you still love me. I got a feeling if I asked you, you'd waive your right to silence. But even so, does it matter anymore? Cause now we're looking past each other onto new horizons. But when the lights are off and you're not there, I start looking through the messages we share. And I know I did you wrong and that I should be moving on, but I just miss my fingers running through your hair. So I tell myself I don't need your secrets, I don't need your perfection. Keep living this lie, when the truth is I know that I would lose it all to have you one more time. And I get so sick and tired of being here, swaying back and forth between my happiness and tears. Why do I think about you still? Why do I miss the way you feel when you don't deserve any space in my mind? But when the lights are off and you're not there, every night I tell myself that I don't care, 'cause I know I did you wrong and that I should be moving on. But I just miss your Chanel perfume in the air. So I tell myself I don't need your secrets, I don't need your perfection. I keep living this lie, when the truth is I know that I would lose it all to have you one more time. Please be mine this one last time, 'cause it's just fucking me up. A victim of my heart's desire, victim of your body's fire. I know that deep down you want me to, but you're not giving it up. We're both too proud to tell the truth, so life goes on. And I tell myself I don't need your secrets, I don't need your perfection. Keep living this lie, when the truth is I know that I would lose it all to have you one more time.
So good, man. So
Thank you, man.
good.
As soon as I start playing that song, everyone thinks it's Despacito. Like, shit for that. So.
It might have been a bit of an influence. Who knows?
No, it's my
Who knows?
song.
That's my song. So, yeah, what are you drinking, man? I think I saw a whiskey bottle there. Is that whiskey?
Is it not in shot? It should be in shot.
It should be in shot. It was in the other shot, but on the wide view. Thanks for everybody that's tuning in. Malk's in Devon. He's checking it out. That's good. Sunny Worthing, Raquel Hobbs. Do you know Rachel? Raquel.
I imagine it's Hobbs. It's probably Zoe's.
It's going to be Zoe's relative, probably her mum. I know that also Jason's been checking it out. He loving the whole rock symbol. Keeps chucking it in there.
Thank you for all the comments, guys. I really
Look, you're gonna have to go back through the comments. There's so many.
I'm going to. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I need a better setup for everything. But yeah, this is it's pretty raw at the moment. So.
Well, listen, Atticus Blue, fantastic set. Great to catch up with you once again. Hopefully we're going to see more from you this year. Really looking forward to see what's in store. I know that we've got Dan in the wings. I know you were enjoying that too, right, Dan?
I'm now here. Yeah, man, that was amazing. I've been sat here vibing, like jamming along with you. I've got you here,
I appreciate that.
but now you're here, so I'm gonna just turn that down. Cool.
Well, I've got one last thing that I'd like to do, and that's obviously share a little video that Atticus has been putting together, and this will be a little farewell, which is a snippet of what's to come, and then we're over to Dan Eagle for an amazing performance too. And Dan, you might be able to help this brother out, right, over your way. Who knows?
Yeah. Let's do something.
Eyes are getting heavy, don't wanna fall asleep, 'cause girl you made me feel so relaxed, so relaxed. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh girl you made me feel so relaxed, so relaxed. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Mate, it looks like it's going to be a sick video when that's finished.
It's cool. It's cool. It's like this never happens, but we literally we did a film shoot and we just got the perfect take. That never happens, but we did it, and
like
it's going to come out
music,
so well.
man.
So really, really excited.
Well, listen, Atticus Blue, thanks very much for joining us once again.
Hopefully it is, but I mean, I don't know.
We're going to share the stream now with Dan Eagle, our last act for this evening. Thanks to everyone who's watching. Thanks very much to you, young man. Take care. And so now to Dan Eagle. How are you, mate?
Hey, man. Yeah, I'm good, mate. I will firstly apologise to anyone watching, because I look every time I do a live stream, I look grim because my desk is set up in the worst place for the lighting possible. So I really, really apologise on the way I look. I look like I've been through the wars, but I promise I'm okay and I'm all ready to go.
You're well.
Yeah, I look really unwell, but I promise I'm actually okay.
Maybe we go back quite a way, right? I mean, our open mic started about 7 or 8 years ago, and thankfully we managed to get you on board at some point. But I remember first time I heard about you, I was like, I was at a festival and someone was like, "Oh, have you heard of Eagle and Weeks?" And I hadn't at that time. And then of course I was like trying to check it out. And I think the first gig I ever caught of you was an Eagle and Weeks gig over at the Joiners. My girlfriend Lindsay, who's been working away in the wings, bless her heart.
Yeah, bless Lindsay. She's been doing a great job.
She dragged me over. I was like, oh, wow, I've heard about them. Let's go check them out. And you're a great musician even then. But obviously you have evolved since then. You've progressed.
Yeah, it's been strange.
I mean, first open mic I think was... Well, here we go.
Oh my! Whoa! Wow!
This is like a haircut reunion.
Look at that podgy devil! Wow! Oh man! No way! This isn't. Oh, don't get
some
me
old
emotional.
photos, right?
Oh,
so
stop.
yeah, we
the
go
reverb's making it more emotional as well.
Well, listen, man, you have matured a hell of a lot since we first saw you, and I love the way that your songwriting has evolved. Just recently, obviously, you've released a new video, which sounds fantastic. I'd love to play the video in a second, but I think we're going to hear a little bit of live music from you next, so that people get a little bit of a flavour of what it is about Dan Eagle. So I'm going to hand the stream over to you.
Yeah, man, this is the worst time my dog has decided to just sit underneath my chair. 2 seconds, boy. I'm so sorry to everyone.
This is live, folks.
He literally decided to pick that exact time. So yeah, I'm going to start off with this is a very, very new song. I haven't even released this yet, and this is quite simply a song called "Stay Inside." And hope you enjoy it. The drummer rolls the beat when he's beside me. The bassist is electric with a groove. We love harmony, we feel the rhythm. Oh, I just play these chords and sing these words. You just better stay inside before it gets worse. You just better stay inside my universe. No. She's so beautiful, sat there beside me. I can see her but can't hear her passing on. Will she sing my song? Will she sing my song? Oh. Will she sing my song? Will she sing my song? You just better stay inside before it gets worse. You just better stay inside my universe now. Thank you. Thank you very much. I forgot about.
Yeah,
See,
sorry.
I told myself to be prepared. I told myself to be prepared for those because I heard them and I've heard multiple times tonight that it's mixed reviews, I'm guessing.
Mixed reviews.
I can't say I hate it and I can't say I love it. So
exactly.
That's where I stand with that. And I think due to the fact that we're not in a situation where we're doing a lot of live events at the moment, maybe it'd be a good idea to like start a new trend instead of clapping, you know, so that when we do come back to the live events, this weird kind of spree of new excitement now happens instead of clapping. So I don't know, like instead of clapping, you could just make a certain noise. Do you know what I mean? Just like a boom. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Sorry,
I don't know what that noise would be. I'm not sure that was the right noise, but certainly it could be.
No. That was the first noise in my head at this exact time. I don't do a lot of live streams because I get stressed very quickly on them. Like, so this is this is good, man. I'm really glad I have you here with me, buddy.
We've got some comments there. Atticus Blue, he's loving those chords, man. Brill songwriting. That's nice, huh?
That guy was great, man. I've been kind of jumping in and out because I've been doing recording a lot tonight, and I've been doing bits and bobs. But I jumped in when he was playing, and I was just like, wow, this guy's flow and his tonality, and like the organisation behind his mashup as well. It was just beautiful, mate. I really
yeah, he's going to be an exciting one to watch this year, as you are, my friend. I mean, this song that you've released is fantastic. I really enjoyed watching the video as well. Really nicely done, especially you know, the fact that we're in lockdown at the moment. You know, it must have been challenging, but then there is just you in a big room. so I guess it was just...
in honesty, man, all the stuff I released already this year, this was done about 5 months ago. Because I'm not one of those people to say that like I saw this coming, but I felt like I kind of saw the lockdown coming a little bit through how it had been handled, etc. So I just started trying to get loads of stuff ready so that I could just, even if I was inside, have enough to run a single campaign, basically. So now I've dropped the new single. It started a little trickle, and I can't wait for you to see what's on the way, man. I've kept it really quiet, but I
know you're keeping stuff close to your chest right now.
It's because I'm doing so much. I've been trying to keep a lid on it, but it's difficult, man.
It's bubbling away. It's ready to go.
It's because everyone thought this single was a massive change for me musically, and I was just sat there like, okay then, because it's about to get worse. So we'll see, man.
Can I play the video for those that have not seen it already?
Yeah, of course.
Thanks for watching, and do stay tuned. This is Dan Eagle, and this is his new track. Check it out.
Thank you.
I felt loneliness before. Doesn't mean it's right for me or wrong to feel this small. There are echoes in the wind. Can you hear me singing? I'm screaming till the end. I just wanna be bigger and stronger. I just feel lighter in the winter when it's colder. And no sister, oh brother, do you hear the children screaming for their mother? How about now? Stranger, stranger, smile at me. Show me that you're happy when I don't want to be. And sail away into the storm. This boat is still sinking, and I'm on board. I just wanna be bigger and stronger. I just feel lighter in the winter when it's colder. No sister, oh brother, do you hear the children screaming for their mother? I will burn now.
Mate, there was some love coming out on this comment. So that is such a nice song. And seriously, like when I listen to it now, it proper hits me there. I'm like, oh man, you. And the thing is, it's like when I listen to the lyrics, maybe I'm just seeing too much into this, but I know lockdown was hard for you, and I keep thinking of like, you know, some of the motives perhaps behind the song. Maybe sometimes you have to get into these dark places to come out with something of good material. So I appreciate the fact you've been to these places, but it's started to get some really nice stuff come out musically. So I really appreciate it.
It's a weird situation with music, man. Music's kind of like it's very much like a language, and I think sometimes you need to say things to people but not really say them, so you write them in music. And it's not even one person or groups of people, it's certain people and certain other people, and I just hope to like certain musicians would watch that and kind of be like, oh, I get it, you know what I mean? So which is good, and it's kind of up for interpretation in whatever way you want to look at it, really.
That's the beautiful thing about music, right? You take from it what you want, and I think, you know, from someone that's seen, you know, your progression, I just think we're gonna have an exciting year. And I know it's been hard, right? I mean, you yourself are a music promoter. You've been supporting musicians, venues, and obviously then you had Zeus bookings, and of course that must have been quite a bit of a blow.
Yeah, Zeus was taking off a little bit, which was really nice. Oh yeah, that's Zeus.
There's another haircut.
I can just see pixelated faces on my screen, so I don't know if you can actually see it. But yeah, so that's Zeus Bookings. That's kind of like my baby. But it's been weird, man, because just before COVID, which is a word I hate saying, by the way, I've tried to always replace it with something else. But yeah, Zeus Bookings was really moving nicely, and I was meeting a lot of really brilliant individuals in their own right. Not just musicians, just people in the music industry, or just the venue industry, the pub industry, the marketing industry, the recording industry. It's just like it trickles. Yeah, man, it's been
this huge network, and then suddenly these lockdowns. It's like
honestly, it was the best it could have been, and then yeah, the lockdown hit the first time round, and it has been the lowest times, but it's also I explain this to a lot of musicians that I'm working with now. It's put my focus definitely more back on track with what matters and what really doesn't matter. And I think for once, musicians in particular need to start kind of looking at their music as riches instead of money. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like when you write and produce an amazing piece, or you're involved in an amazing gig or something, you need to just sit and take that in more than you would before. You know, I think things have changed. Things have changed.
Well, I hope that's what the audiences in the future are going to start to appreciate more, because actually, you know, people do put their heart and soul into these things, and yeah, as I say, I'm really looking forward to be able to see you play live again, mate, in a venue, drinking a beer. And no doubt you may even be sharing the bill with some of the people we've had on tonight. But you're watching Dan Eagle. We're going to have another live track from this man. I'm going to hand the stream back over to you, my friend. What have you got for us next?
Okay, cool. This is basically a song called "Share of Your Love," and most of my songs are pretty cryptic, so there's not really much explanation. But I hope you like it, and it's a bit more cheery, and it's just about people you love and people you don't love. Do you see the birds sitting in the tree? They smile for you and they smile for me. It can be easy sometimes, 'cause I know I've tried. Do you feel like the only one in the room when there's hundreds standing next to you? Do the birds still sing? Does the room still spin for you? Does she make it right when everything's wrong? Does she love the birds as much as the song? 'Cause I've had enough. Sharing your love. Share too much, now you don't have enough love to share. All the birds, they sing for you, even if you're going away. Oh, you share too much, now you don't have enough love to share. All the birds, they sing for you, even if you're going away. Does she make it right when everything's wrong? Does she love the birds as much as the song? Does she make it right when everything's wrong? I've had enough. Oh, I've had enough, yeah. Oh, sharing your love. Oh, I'm sharing your love. I'm sharing your love. Does she make it right when everything's wrong? Oh, no. Does she love the birds as much as the sun? No. Does she make it right when everything's wrong? Oh, they're wrong. 'Cause I've had enough. Oh, I've had enough. Yeah, sharing your love.
Oh, that was smooth.
I fell into that, man. I really enjoyed that. I forgot you were all here at one point. It was just...
That was cool. That was nice. I felt it. So yeah, it's really nice to have you on the show, and I'm really glad that we managed to get you on. And it's been a lovely way to finish this evening.
Yeah, man, we go way back. We go way back. It's been a hell of a journey, to say the least.
Yeah, indeed.
I think for everyone, what a weird world we've now found ourselves in. But we're still doing this, and we're still going. So let's. All of us, we need to just keep moving. We'll just keep moving.
That's right, man. I mean, you know, as one door closes, another one opens. You have to remember that. You know, it's a new chapter, and things that you thought were going to go in one direction may go in another. But ultimately, I think, you know, we've all got lots to look forward to. And on that note, actually, I mean, I don't even know if you've got any gigs lined up, but are you going to any gigs this year? Anything that's been moved over once or twice already?
No, almost anything that I had tickets for was moved over. So I was meant to be seeing Snoop Dogg. That was the most exciting one. I was just really up for that. I was taking my little brother before he turned 18, but he's now turned 18, so it'll probably be even more fun when it finally happens. But to be honest, mate, I work at a music venue, so I will always just try and get to whatever I can, and that's kind of how I've been kind of blessed enough to meet so many amazing individuals and do what I do and how I do it.
So, anyone that may not have seen you before will be able to find your stuff on Spotify. You've got YouTube videos and whatnot.
Yeah, man. My YouTube is just Daniel Eagle, and my Spotify is just Daniel Eagle. So, there is another Daniel Eagle on YouTube. He's in like Nashville, Tennessee, and he to be honest, he's dope. Like, he's really good. But I used to get really weird messages on my Facebook page of like, were you Daniel Eagle that played in like Seattle or something like that? And I'd be like, I wish I was Daniel Eagle that played in Seattle, but I'm not. I'm here. So,
I'm the other Dan Eagle. But most people would probably be able to perhaps see you play over the Southampton area these days.
That's my stomping ground.
Yeah. And obviously,
I don't know,
you
man.
do some tours and stuff up and down the country, I know. But certainly, anybody would like to see you play live. I guess that's going to be one of the first places to look.
Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, well, I'm going to hand the stream back over to you, my friend, and I'd ask anybody. Thanks to everybody that's watching Mr. Jones Open Mic Showcase. This is Dan Eagle. We've had some fantastic hats this evening. You'll be able to watch that back on our YouTube page and also on our Facebook page another time. Right now, it's time for our last track of the evening. I'm going to hand the stream back over to Dan Eagle. Thank you.
No pressure at all, Marcus. Thanks for that. I do need to quickly tune because. So the best thing about Mr. Jones Open Mic Night, and I've been lucky enough to be actually a host in the past, is that when you perform one of these events, if it's live or through the screen, Marcus Jones still does this thing he's been doing since how many years I've known him, where he gives you no warning that you need to tune up and you're in and you're ready to go. So I actually kind of love him for that. And yeah, this is going to probably be a new single, and thank you so much for listening tonight and just supporting all of us artists. And this song is kind of all about that, and it's called Something to Go On. Winds of change in my head. Oh, I'm so tired, I need to rest. Oh, I can't sleep, oh, I can't breathe. There's no future, I believe. No. There's no future of love. And I see, oh, give me something to go on, give me more. Oh, I've been feeling so low, don't you know? Oh, give me something more. And I see, oh, give me something to go on, give me more. Oh, I've been feeling so low, don't you know? Oh, give me something more. Progress needed in my heart. I'm barely burning, there's no spark. The fire's not lighting anymore. There's no embers at the core. No, there's no future of love. And I see, oh, give me something to go on, give me more. Oh, I've been feeling so low, don't you know? Oh my Lord, give me something more. Sorry. And I see, oh, give me something to go on, give me more. Oh, I've been feeling so low, don't you know? Oh, give me something more. Oh, my body is breaking up and changing. You don't even care if you don't see me. Not a rest, but not a place. Don't show your face, 'cause I've already seen it. Give me more. Give me more. Give I say, oh, oh, give me something to go on, give me more. Oh, I've been feeling solo, don't you know? Oh, give me something more. And I say, oh, 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 give me something to go on, give me more. Oh, oh, I've been feeling solo, don't you know? Oh, give me something more. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry that my guitar was out of tune, but I hope you have a wonderful evening, guys.
No, it still sounded great, man. It sounded good. Although you did obviously pick up on the duff chord halfway through, but you recovered nicely.
You noticed nicely. that? Did you notice that duff chord? Did you?
Mate, I had one, right? I mean, I think you saw mine there. I was like,
when it happened to you earlier, I was sat because I was like, this was like 2 hours before now. I don't know how long that one. No, probably not that long. But I was just watching, going, oh, that's just gonna be me. It's gonna I'll break a string, or my neck will just dislocate.
I should
or something
play more.
I
that's my problem. I really do need to rehearse.
Honestly, one thing I've learned is to just you need to keep the love for your own instruments. It's really important in this process, because the guitar starts to become a chore and not a hobby anymore. And sometimes it's your livelihood, so you need to just kind of mold it all into one.
Embrace
it's doable.
Embrace it. I spend so much more time at the moment obviously trying to work out the best way to do this kind of show and streams, and the time that it takes to obviously speak to people, keep in touch, and obviously a day job as well.
Yeah.
And I guess I've kind of let the guitar lapse, and I guess those little mistakes can happen to anyone. Even Dan Eagle.
Just try and do.
Makes me feel better.
That's a hard song in itself. When I wrote that song, it seemed to be a doddle. But the minute it then became a song that I performed with the band and stuff, it was then just okay, I need to never fluff that bit. So when I recorded it in the studio, Paul, who's my guitarist, was watching me do it, and I was just, every time I got to that certain bit of the song, it'd just go. And he had to take me out the booth and go, right, I'm going to give it a go. I get it down, and then you can copy it, and we kind of got there in the end. But yeah, man, certain songs and certain things you write yourself, if they're not painful to play or not challenging, then you're just not trying hard enough, are you?
You should put yourself take yourself out of the comfort zone. Well, we had some great comments at the end, and thank you to all of the acts of performance evening. Zoe's obviously been enjoying your performance.
Fantastic,
another
Zoe, by the way.
Round of applause from Atticus Blue.
Same with Atticus, amazing.
And a little bit of, I suppose you would say, reassurance that this happens to everyone. Kate Wilmot, who was joining us earlier from the Right Swipes, they had at least 2 bum chords. She's also got some cats, who apparently, as the 2 drunks, update on the 2 drunks in our lounge, they must have run out of the booze because they've left peace and quiet at last. Well, if the drunks are making their way home, I guess it must be time for us to start finishing the show.
Yeah.
And I think, again, thank you very much to Dan Eagle for finishing the stream this evening.
Pleasure, mate. Absolute
mate, it's been really good. And for anyone that didn't realise, we basically set this up with your whole setup today, pretty much, get the interface and everything working, and it's been a bit of trial and error, but you've done a great set for us this evening.
Yeah, did you notice that I switched my microphone as well? I thought I don't want to panic him when he comes on. just these little things. I just did all these extra little bits as the day went on, and every time I was just I'm going to catch him off guard, honestly.
Listen, mate, I couldn't have asked for a better way to finish this evening. Thank you very much. So give it up, some love for Dan Eagle in the comments, and hopefully we'll see you again soon, pal. So we've had an amazing event this evening, some amazing acts, and of course we had the open mic earlier, which started at 4:30 through to 6:30. And if you'd like to be involved in that again, or perhaps in the future, then do make sure that you send us a private message or comment on the feed, and we'll try and pick everything up, and we'll have you on that. Plus, we'll have another showcase for you soon, and there'll be 5 more fantastic acts for you to enjoy on a Saturday night. Thanks again to all the acts that have performed for us this evening. Too many to mention, but certainly for the showcase this evening, we had Nick Tudgey, the fantastic guitarist. We also had the Right Swipes. It was great to be able to hear and speak to them this evening after last week, and they sounded fantastic. Then we had Xoe-B, And then we had Atticus Blue, and we just finished with Dan Eagles. Thanks to all of those and everybody that played earlier. We'll obviously be back again soon, but that's all from Mr. Jones Open Mic. Thank you.